Mainland Mexico. Finally, the ferry ramp drops and we roll into the state of Sinaloa. This is the next big step on our Pan-American adventure, driving our van from the Arctic to Argentina. We've heard the headlines about this place, but now we want to see what it's really like. But the truth? What met us here on the mainland, we weren't ready for it. And within a day, we are starting to wonder if this whole trip can even work for us. In today's episode, we get honest about full-time van life, budget, burnout, balance, and whether this is a lifestyle we can actually sustain. And for the first time on this trip, we realize living in a van here really just isn't going to work for us. So we step away and let Sinaloa show us a different side while we figure out what comes next. So the last few weeks have been a lot.
Yeah.
From moving so quickly and trying to see the last bit of Baja in our last couple of weeks, because we took our time so much at the beginning that when we got to the end and we knew we only wanted to spend 2 months there, we started kind of moving a little bit faster, I guess.
Yeah.
And we underestimated how hot it would actually get.
Especially in the van.
And we thought it was gonna be hot in Baja. And it was really hot. And we thought that was like, okay, this is the hottest it'll be because it's a desert, you know? But when we got to mainland, at first we thought the humidity was about the same, but then we quickly realized that it's very much so higher here in the mainland, which makes it feel even hotter. And at night, usually at night in Baja, things would like cool down a lot and would be good, you know? We could just turn the fan on and our 5 little mini fans around us and we'd like cool off and be kind of, you know, okay, comfortable enough. But when we got to mainland, we're like, yeah, it feels about the same for humidity. At night, it gets almost 100% humidity. It's like the 90s.
Yeah, it goes from like 50% humidity in the daytime with it being like around 35 degrees to like 28 degrees at night, but it skyrockets to like 98% humidity. And looking at the weather forecast, that's what it seems to do most nights now. I don't know if that's like a just this week thing or if that's like
an always type of thing.
But it just makes it really, really hard to sleep in the van.
It does. You just feel constantly sticky and it's one of the most uncomfortable things ever. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried like changing in extreme humidity. It's not fun. Your clothes just stick to you. And then if you have stuff to dry, it just really doesn't dry because it's so humid. Dry heat and humid heat are 2 completely different things.
Yeah.
2 very, very different things. But that's made our traveling just a little bit harder. We need to get used to this humidity. I don't know if that will happen at any point, but we decided that we needed a vacation from our vacation. And I wouldn't like call the driving the Pan-American Highway van life thing a vacation. because, you know, a lot of the time we're sitting in the van, editing videos, editing photos, and, you know, doing all that kind of work stuff. And so, you know, we're not always on some epic adventure. We're not always chasing waterfalls. We're not always hiking. We're not always snorkeling every day. A lot of days we're just kind of chilling and getting some work done at a beautiful view.
It's really nice, and we feel really lucky, but
Yes.
there's definitely some really difficult sides that have started to catch up with us.
So a few days ago, we were on the ferry and we had a pretty horrible sleep. The ferry was like, it was a decent experience. It wasn't bad at all. TMC is not a bad ferry to get on. It's cheaper than the other one, and you can stay with your vehicle, which makes it great. But it gets really humid on the ferry, and it's very loud, very fumey.
A lot of trucks idling around.
Yeah, so we were gonna sleep on the top deck, but we decided that we were gonna sleep in the van because the fumes kind of went away a little bit with the wind. But we got the worst sleep because it's just so humid, and all the trucks are, not all of them, but most of them, maybe half of them.
Yeah.
So not most of them, but
a lot of them.
A good amount of them are idling all night. So it's just a really loud engine by your head. And one of the ones that was idling was right behind us, so right where the bed is. And so when we got to mainland, we're like, okay, we're gonna have a great sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, we were so tired. We were like, oh, this is gonna be amazing.
I was like, I don't care about any lights. I don't care about anything. I'm gonna pass out in like 5 minutes. And so that didn't really happen because of the humidity and a bunch of other things. We have like 5 little fans around us just blowing. And yeah, we got a pretty crappy sleep. So that's why we decided to come to Taninas, Mexico. It's a really, really cute boutique hotel just an hour north of Mazatlan.
Yeah, these little bungalows right on the beach. And so we're gonna have a little few days to kind of rejuvenate and get ready to get back on the road again, because I think at this point we both really needed this. And we want to show you kind of a little bit of a different experience, along with you know, a little bit of real talk about life on the road and content creation.
Yeah, some of the struggles, some of the things that make just daily tasks a little more difficult.
Yeah, and so I think it's gonna be kind of a really good thing for us to have a few days here.
And we have AC. I'm so stoked about that.
It's such a blessing. You don't realize how nice AC is until you don't have it.
Yeah.
I think breakfast is about ready, and
Yeah.
so we're gonna go see what we've got for breakfast out looking over the Pacific Ocean.
We saw on their website that for breakfast they have different options. I forget what one of the options was, but there was an option, and then number 2 was healthy breakfast, and the third was local tamales.
So we'll see what we get.
We'll see what we end up getting. I'm hoping for some tamales.
I think all of them will be delicious.
Yeah, they'll all be delicious.
Yeah, you can really feel the heat and humidity out here. I'm really glad we're not in the van today.
So hot. My impulse to jump in the pool right now is very, very high.
I think you always have an impulse to jump in the pool.
Yes. Anywhere
jump
there's
in
water,
any water,
any
yeah.
body of water, except for in the middle of the ocean. The ocean scares me.
Then there's me. Even when it's like this hot, I'm still like, yeah, but it's gonna be cold.
I low-key have like panic attacks when I'm in the ocean. Even if I'm just like right on the beach, I'm always scared a shark is gonna come get me. And I know there's a lot of like stigma around sharks and stuff, but they still terrify me. It's kind of like spiders, you know, spiders probably not gonna hurt me. The worst it's gonna do is bite, and if it's poisonous, maybe I might die, but for the most part, they just gross me out. This looks so good. I wonder if it comes with taco shells. She's bringing taco shells. Excited.
This looks so amazing.
Oh.
Wow. I think I'm already worried this is going to be the best thing we've had in Mexico so far.
This is going to be the best thing we've had in Mexico. I know it.
Yeah, I don't know how we're ever going to go back to life on the road.
Boutique hotel life.
Yeah.
Here we come.
I think that's something so far that's really struck me about this place is it really is extra authentic. Like they have native plants around, and instead of like, you know, putting tons and tons of water to perfectly green manicured lawns, it's actually like how it would be naturally. And
It's
so
basically
beautiful.
like an eco. What did he use the word? Or she?
Ecologica.
It's like an ecological place, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
Like the water from our shower goes into, like, it's an outdoor shower. You'll see after, but your shower basically waters all the plants, which is really cool.
Yeah, and there's like lots of birds coming around, and they have like when it rains, water runs off in a natural way. And yeah, they have sea turtles here. If you come a certain time of year, you can help release sea turtles. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the beach that's close to here that releases sea turtles is actually in July and August, I think it said. But there's a lot of sea turtle releases that are different times of the year. So how was your first bite?
Amazing. So good.
Did I lose something?
It was a piece of salsa that ended up in the salsa. What do you think?
Wow.
Back to the bungalow. An AC.
It's so nice in here.
I think that was one of the nicer breakfasts I've ever had. One of the best views. And now we get to have a little bit of time to do some work at the bungalow.
So we have this really big video that we've been working on for probably like 5 weeks now. It's just one of those things where like we're totally excited about it, but it's just really daunting to get to. We did the same thing when we did our big Dempster highway video. Yeah, it's just really daunting to think about and to even get to doing because it's just so big. It's gonna be over 3 hours long, probably about 3.5 hours, maybe longer. You guys will already know the answer by now because it'll be out. But yeah, it's been 5 weeks of just on and off working on it. But of course, you know, when you're trying to see a beautiful place and you have limited time, it kind of takes away from the time that you get to work on stuff. So it's been making it a little more difficult to get to. And when you're super hot and sticky and sweaty, you just kind of want to like stand there like and not touch anything. But yeah, we have this big video to do and now we have some space to do it. So we're gonna try to plow through it and get it done in 2 days. I'm just kidding, we have 4 days to get it done, but I'd like to have it done in 2 days. So we'll see what happens. Today, my goal is to finish the voiceover scripts, or at least get them scripted out. And so what I do for that is I had already done it yesterday, so I kind of skimmed through a section of the video. So I just skimmed through a lot of the first part of Alaska, and I just kind of took note of how much time I have to script something. So let's say there's a talking segment and then there's a driving segment that shows like a bunch of mountains and stuff, whatever. And then I'll be like, okay, so that's 40 seconds total. I have about 30 seconds of scripting to do in this section, and I just kind of take note of these are the key points that I want to touch on for that section. And so I'll just take note of that so I can give Will the Mac back so he can start putting in the drone shots or editing the drone shots. We're lengthening drone shots, so we're kind of changing them up a little bit. So he's gonna be working on that part, and then now that he has the Mac back, I'm back on mine and I can kind of start scripting out exactly what I want to say. And then once I'm finally done that, it's time to record the voiceovers. And I use my little mic, which is right here, but I hold it instead. And I'm so excited because I can do it differently here. I'm so happy. So I could just record out here in the AC, maybe with a blanket over me still, because the blanket kind of, what's the word again?
Absorbs echo.
Absorbs the echo. And this place, hello? Seems pretty echoey. and the van is also echoey, but in there it's like 100 degrees, humid, and I can't have any fans on because it creates background noise, so I'm just under my big blanket comforter with the doors closed, the fans off, in like super humid, hot van, and it's horrible. So I get to do it in AC now, and I'm so happy. So now I'm gonna record the voiceovers, and I'm gonna record it right into DaVinci, which is the program we use to edit the videos. I got this mic connected to this, which allows me to record right into it. And as you can see, so here is everything I need to record for the voiceover. So I'll be in here doing this for a little while. And what I'm gonna do is put this blanket over myself and sit here alone with the door closed, because that's the best way to get our voiceovers at this point, until maybe one day we get like a really good mic, but these ones are actually pretty good. So DJI Mic Mini it is. All right, bye. Well, we worked about 4 hours or something.
Yeah, around that.
And now it's time to take a break.
Yep.
We're gonna go enjoy the pool for a little bit while it's really hot outside. I'm kind of scared to see how hot it is outside right now. It's supposed to be almost 40 degrees Celsius, so.
Perfect pool temperature. Let's go.
Too warm. The pool's not even like a nice cold here. We went in last night, and the pool's really warm, so
it was a little cold for me, a little warm for her, so it'll probably be perfect for you.
No, it's definitely well above 80 degrees. It has to be at least 85. That is so warm. It's like not even refreshing by that point, but it will still be kind of refreshing, so I'm excited anyways.
Okay, let's go. Wow.
We had a fun time in the pool. I'm the kind of girl that doesn't just sit by the pool with a swimsuit on or a bikini on and just like soaks up the sun tanning. I'm full on goggles doing handstands.
It's a lot more fun that way.
Yeah, and seeing how far I can swim underwater. It's not very far. But now we're gonna head out for some dinner. There's a really good seafood restaurant that's walking distance away. It's about a 13-minute walk.
Yeah, it's called La
Celestina. And we're excited to try some really good seafood. We haven't had much seafood since we've been here. We only had shrimp and fish ceviche once, and I think that's really about it for seafood. I don't really count fish tacos as seafood.
I love fish tacos though, but yeah.
Yeah. It's only a 13-minute walk, but it's so humid out that I'm not so excited for the walk.
It'll be good for us. We need some exercise.
Well, I just exercised in the pool for like an hour.
Oh, that's true. I love all the birds singing though, and just flowers.
Yeah.
There's a really cool mural of a whale here. So they're gonna be bringing us
the best from the house, basically.
Yeah. So
what the best is on the menu. I was actually gonna ask them. That's what I was thinking on the way here we should do.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
She suggested it to us, but we're also gonna get the chicharron.
Chicharron.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's basically like little fried fish bites.
It should be really good.
It's really good.
Yeah. So these are shrimp. Well,
see.
So we drink shrimp?
Yeah,
Am I gonna choke on it?
you can sip on it to try it.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Cheers.
gonna sip on it.
Ready? Cheers.
What's that around it? Tamarind? Oh, it's tamarind. This stuff is very spicy. Yeah, that looks more like clam. Then I'm scared. I've never tried clam before, so. These buns are so good though. They're slightly sweet. And they have like some cream cheese in it. At first I thought it was butter and I was like, I just bit into a chunk of butter, but it's not. These are interesting though. I wasn't sure I'd like them, but I don't mind them. Could you
don't
get some of the
them down
clam?
the wrong.
Did you eat some of the clam yet?
Yeah.
You have red on your nose. And how did it taste?
It's good.
So this is our I don't remember what it's called. Cacciarone or so, I don't know. It looks good though.
Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
This is our first blue corn tortilla in Mexico. I've been looking forward to blue corn tortilla. I've seen them before, but I've never actually tried them. So that should be really, really good. We're gonna make some little tacos out of these. Good flavor. And the fish is very tender. It's like nice and flaky.
The batter tastes really good. So this meal that we got with the chicken bites, it actually comes with a pile of rice, as you saw in our little clip, and a pile of vegetables. And it's actually so filling. And it's only 130 pesos, which is about $7
Yeah, something like that.
US. And it could feed both of us, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Mind you, we filled up on bread just before eating. We thought it came with the meal, but this lady was just selling bread and we bought some. Very good bread, but so
Genuinely
filling.
some of
and
the
it
best
was-
I've ever had.
Yeah, but it was definitely a bad idea before eating this meal. We should have saved it for later. Luckily, we got 2 more. And then we got these little biscuits, which I'm excited to try. Excuse me? This is so much food. I just gave the rest of my taco to Will because I was getting full. And we got served a whole other meal. This is crazy.
Well, we moved to the other side of the table here for the light,
Yeah, the lighting was just horrendous. on
and
it.
now I get to enjoy the beautiful view too. Though I was already enjoying a more beautiful view, of course. But
Wow. I really didn't think they were going to serve this much food. Well, thank you.
it's really good.
As tough as van life has been for us lately, it's really hard to complain when you've got views like this every day. Like, our home can be anywhere. As nice as it is to change up our view basically every day or as often as we want, it is nice to just
Be able to settle down for a few days.
have a place to relax. And like, you don't really realize how much doing tasks around the van actually takes a lot more time. Like, doing dishes takes way longer than doing them at a house with hot water.
Yeah,
And
such a luxury.
even this morning, like, you know, I was able to get up, do some of my morning routine, do my skincare, and everything just felt like it went so much faster.
Yeah, definitely. And just also knowing you have AC to go back to. Like, if we were in the van, like just walking down to this restaurant, we'd be like, do we really want to get that hot and sweaty? But we can just go back and enjoy the AC, take another shower if we want. Like, it's pretty great.
But honestly, right now, the breeze is so good.
Oh, it feels
Like,
amazing.
being in the shade, like, I don't feel like I'm overheating. Like, I do feel a little sticky because of the humidity, but it's not
I'm not hot.
that bad.
Another morning in paradise. We got an early start on editing this morning, but now we're going out to have what we can only assume is going to be another absolutely delicious breakfast. Um, here with a view of the ocean. Can't wait.
It's just a little bit.
Never too much spice.
I liked yesterday's better because like egg tacos aren't my super favorite or anything. But yesterday's was just really good. This is delicious too though. I enjoy it.
One of the things I'm really looking forward to as we move south is starting to see all the tropical... You good?
Yeah.
All the tropical wildlife, it's crazy that here, just 10, 15 minutes from here, is that preserve that has jaguars, and you can see parrots and parakeets here, and yesterday we saw the spoonbills. Yeah, it's really, really exciting to actually be in the tropics now. Well, it's been another day of cranking away at the big video. And so I was gonna make us some salad for a refreshing little dinner here. But I went out to the van and I found that the fridge had malfunctioned and it decided it wanted to be a freezer. So it was 11 degrees in there and everything was completely frozen. So we have some frozen cucumbers for our salad and frozen peppers. I don't know if that's gonna really work. We'll have to see, but on the bright side, it means we get frozen yogurt, so that'll be delicious. But it's kind of another reality of van life that it seems like when you drive your home on really bumpy gravel roads all the time and just take it everywhere, the wear and tear on everything goes up, and so stuff is constantly breaking, and it's really just a constant battle just keeping up with the maintenance and fixing everything that's breaking, and it ends up taking a lot of extra time and energy just kind of out of your day, and after a while it can kind of get old. To be honest, you would think that being in such a small space there'd be less maintenance, but it seems like maintenance is exponential. But at least you get frozen yogurt out of it sometimes, so there's always a bright side, right? One bowl of frozen yogurt coming right up.
So the pool's nice to have. I love being by the beach, and there's lots of beaches in Mexico, but one of the things that sucks a lot about it, I make it sound so horrible, it's not horrible, but I have a texture problem with things, so when I come out of the salty water, I don't like the dry salt on my skin. So that means I feel like I need to rinse off. And of course, we're very limited on water in the van. That's one of our biggest struggles, is the limited water. And we do have our portable Boxio shower, which is great, but again, limited water. So being in a place like this where we just kind of take a break and we have a whole house, one of my favorite things is the fact that we have a shower and we can use as much water as we want and as many times a day as we want. Will's the kind of person that can go a month without showering and totally be fine. And sometimes it's been a week and a half and he's I considered suggesting going for a shower. And I would look at him and I'm well, at the point where you consider having a shower, I'm at the point where I needed one 12 days ago. So when you consider having a shower, it means yes, we needed it yesterday. So I'm excited to have a shower because that is one of the biggest issues I have with van life, is not being able to shower at least every second day, and washing my hair because my hair gets really gross and greasy. And also, another struggle is when we're staying at a beach and we go swimming and stuff, it takes us a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get back into the van because our feet are just covered in sand. And we get so much sand all over in the van. Sometimes it gets like muddy. And we're sweeping the van like 12 times a day. Maybe not 12 times. We sweep probably like 3 times a day because the sand just gets everywhere. It gets into every crack of the van. It gets all over the bed. That is the one thing. I said that the showering is the one thing, but the sand on the bed is like my worst nightmare. Like I get on the bed and I'm just like, where did all this sand come from? And then before I go to sleep, it's like all scratching me up, so I'm like wiping it off the bed every night, even in places where there's no sand. So in a place like this, again, we could just walk right in and not have to worry about sand everywhere. It's great. So now I'm gonna go enjoy a nice lovely shower to get all this chlorine off, because chlorine isn't exactly great for you. So I'm gonna go enjoy a nice warm shower. Not too hot because it's still hot outside, but it's gonna be great. Okay, we're gonna give you a quick tour of our little place now. Welcome to our humble abode. It's a cute little bungalow.
Very cute.
And we got a mini deck, porch, whatever you want to call it, with little chairs. A big sliding door. It's a little bit messy, but here's our couch with some leftover food, just kind of chilling on my lap thing. I don't know what you call it. We got a nice big table that we haven't really used because we've been chilling on the couch. We got a almost full-size fridge.
It's not frozen.
That's not frozen. Plenty of cupboard space. Will's shorts on the floor. Our bedroom with 2 beds. The space is luxurious. And my favorite part, the shower. We have a flushing toilet, which is also another amazing part of being in a place, because you know, we used to dig holes to do our business. Now we have our Boxio, which is amazing, but nothing can beat a flushing toilet, of course. And we have an outdoor shower. Look at this. It's so beautiful. It's probably one of the most beautiful showers I've ever used. And our shower water waters all the plants.
Heard you want to leave this place where we grew up. This old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
This morning we're heading into the community and getting some fresh enchiladas. They're having some sort of a event there, I think.
Yeah, a little market or something.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get some because enchiladas are yummy, as we discovered a few weeks ago.
One of our hosts, Sergio, very kindly is driving us in to the little marketplace so we can get some enchiladas, and probably also help because he's a lot more fluent in Spanish. Yeah, really nice. Yeah. Wood smell. It's like a pizza oven almost. Enchilada cheers.
That's really good. That's definitely better than the one you got in Los Santos.
Yeah, it's way better. This was so good.
Definitely one of the better meals we've had. It's such a cool little place getting to see them making it right here and all fresh.
It's one of those places where we would have never found if it weren't for our hosts Tunas.
Yeah, because like, how do you know?
Yeah, how do you know?
And then we would have struggled with communicating very, very greatly. But
We still need to work on our Spanish.
so much. So much. Wow, that was a great little breakfast excursion, and now back to editing.
Yay!
Yay!
One thing that makes it hard about staying in a place like this is like, we have so much editing to do and all I want to do is go enjoy the pool.
And that's just kind of a synopsis of van life in general.
Yeah, that's very true. So we absolutely love sharing all of our adventures on YouTube. It just creates a lot of extra work for us, and that's fine and all. But when we're in really beautiful places, which is literally all the time, it makes it really hard to want to get to work, which is one of the reasons why our big Pan-American video for USA and Canada took so long to get out, is because we're in these beautiful places and all we want to do is go explore these places. But we have work to do to be able to help sustain ourselves on the road. And it can be really hard at times to find a balance between work and actual adventure. It feels like most of the time we are either working or we're running errands, like going into town, getting water, getting groceries. Like it turns into a whole day of just going around town trying to find stuff so that we could sustain the next 5 or 6 days when we're out of town. And when we're at a beautiful beach, of course we want to go explore the beach and go snorkeling and go swimming and just go for long walks and enjoy the sunsets. But the reality is that we do have a lot of work to do. And we've learned that we've had to slow down while we're traveling. Otherwise, we're going to get burnt out. You could get really burnt out by living your travels. If you're traveling full time, it's so much different than a 1-week vacation. Doing this, we can't, on a 1-week vacation, you'll plan out every single day and every day will be packed full of activities. And by the time you get home, you're so tired. You need a couple of days to rest before you're feeling good enough to even go back to work. But on the road, we can't live our life like that. We have a lot of trouble finding balance for that. And so at the start of our travels, we started with a go. For a month and a half, 2 months, it was, up for sunrise and sunset. But keep in mind, sunrise is at you gotta get up at 4 a.m. And then sunset is at 10 p.m. So you're in bed by 11:30, 12 a.m. So you get 4 hours of sleep. And living life like a 1-week vacation, you just get burnt out. And so we've learned that we need a good balance between work and travel, work and play, whatever you want to call it, adventures and stuff. And unfortunately, that means that you sometimes miss out on places. For example, in Mexico, we have 6 months. Yes, we are probably going to leave and go to Guatemala and Belize and then come back to Mexico to get more time here. But you still feel this sense of time is fleeting and you only have so much time to explore as much of this country as you can. But because we have work to do and because, we gotta be able to rest and just relax and not be on this go lifestyle, that leads us to having a lot of FOMO. So fear of missing out. So it turns out we do miss out on seeing a lot of stuff on our travels, but we just need to be grateful that we get to see what we get to see. All right, so we just spent a lot of today editing, and I filmed a podcast episode. And now, oh wow, that is really bright. Now we're heading off to dinner. We're gonna go eat at La Celestina again. They provided us with 2 meals there, so we're really excited to try some more of their food. Let's go. So this is a prime example of like the slow chillness culture of Mexico. We came to La Celestina, and on Google it says it's open till 6 today. It's like what, what time is it? 4:18, and we got here and it's closed.
Yeah.
There's nobody there. And this seems to happen a lot in Mexico, and you know, it's no big deal, like that's totally fine. But it seems like a lot of times we'll look at Google and we'll go into town to get food, and we'll drive to a location and it'll turn out to be closed. But
Yeah.
that's okay.
It's honestly kind of a cool thing because if like I feel like if they need to do something or whatever, they don't let their job fully control their life or their little business. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
flexible, and I like that.
Kind of teaches you that it's important to slow down, and you know, some things in life are more important than work. But we'll just go back and we'll make some food at some point, and we'll come back tomorrow before we head out. We'll come for lunch or something, come a little bit earlier. So it's all good. So we were just discussing what we should do tomorrow when we leave. And you know, it's so hot and humid here that we feel like we're gonna be a little miserable in the van with the heat and the humidity.
It's just really hard to sleep or really do anything when it's so humid and hot
Yeah.
in the van.
And we were talking about potentially getting more fans. We already have 5 fans, but we're talking about getting more. And the thing with that is the fans actually do use up a good amount of power. And power is a big struggle, even in places where we actually have sun. When we were in the Arctic, we thought power was a struggle. And it was so much more of a struggle up there. But down here, like I remember being up there and thinking about it and looking forward together, like, oh, it's gonna be so nice when we're in Baja and Mexico.
No power problems.
We're not gonna have any power.
Great.
We still have power problems down here. I mean,
Never get ahead.
for one, we have really old solar panels,
that aren't very efficient.
so they're not very efficient. They're not very great. Our battery it's okay,
Yeah.
but you know,
we got 300 amp hours of lithium, so it's decent, but
yeah,
it's not excessive.
exactly. So power is still a struggle down here. We were excited to come down here and use our Instant Pot and air fryer like every day to do our cooking, because you know, you could just throw in your ingredients and then
Good to go.
good to go, wait for it to be done. It takes like no time to cook. But we haven't used them once since we've been here,
Yeah.
because we've been struggling with power.
It's really been a problem. And then there's the balance of, do you go somewhere where it's like maybe secluded so you feel comfortable just leaving your doors open while you sleep and stuff, so you can have airflow and stay cool? Well, if you want to go there, and those are generally more beautiful places, you don't have cell service because they're more remote, and so we have to use our Starlink, which is our #1 power draw. It just sucks power like it's going out of style, and it's an impossible balance, because if we're in the city where we can use our data, we like are too hot, and we have to use all the fans to keep us cool and stuff.
But then we can't keep our doors open.
Yeah, but if we're a place where we can keep our doors open, we have to use Starlink. And so it's a lose-lose.
Yeah. So it's really hard to figure out where we're gonna go when we leave this nice little place. It's tempting to reach out to another place and ask for a few more days somewhere else, but I don't know if we'll do that or not.
Might try to go inland where it's a little bit less humid for a little while, or...
It's one of those things where like slowing down and being more comfortable in a place creates a lot of FOMO.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like if we slow down too much and we stay in one place too much,
I'm gonna be like, wow, we're missing seeing
Everything.
so much. And that's really a really big struggle. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we'll gotta decide here in the next day or so.
Yeah.
It'll be an adventure,
Yeah.
whatever we do.
Yeah, it will be. And we just gotta keep positive and remember how lucky we are to be able to do this dream life that so many people dream about doing and don't ever get the chance to do.
Yeah, and I'm definitely feeling a lot better after a few days here. It's been just what we needed.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't gotten super rested up because my stomach has been very, very questionable. And so, I don't know, it kind of hits me at night and my stomach starts hurting, so I'm up later. So next time when we pass through Mazatlan, we'll have to stop at like a little naturalista, whatever they're called, store and get something to help with that, because it's not fun. Body temperature.
Oh man, I just got my shorts all wet. Yeah, yesterday the water temperature was maybe the warmest I've ever felt for ocean water.
I'm gonna get stung by a Portuguese man-o-war.
Nah, we're not gonna be in luck today. But today the water temperatures, it's not cold, but it's a lot cooler for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever felt ocean water that warm. It was kind of strange. Felt like bathtub, like a nice warm bath.
Good morning from our little slice of paradise.
Good morning.
Will just messaged our host to see when checkout time is today, and they messaged us back and offered us another night. So we're so grateful for that because we had no idea where we were gonna go today, and we still have so much to do. So it's gonna be so great, and we feel so lucky.
Yeah, and they also brought us some cookies.
Which the dog almost stole on us, but we made it out in time to get them.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
Oh.
Are you giving it to me or
Yep.
are you taking it? Okay.
Give them to you. Ready?
They're different than the round ones.
The circles. Mm-hmm.
We just spent a few hours this morning getting some work done. And it's almost breakfast time, so we should figure out what we're gonna do for that soon. Blah, blah, blee. Nom nom nom. So we were gonna try going to the restaurant again today, but it turns out they're closed Mondays and Tuesdays, and they're open from Wednesday to Sunday. So we'll go tomorrow when we leave. But Sergio messaged Will, our host, and said that it was a community kitchen, right?
Yeah.
The community kitchen has a certain meal today. I guess it's meatball, like soup type of thing. And they have like tortillas and rice. And he went and got us the food. and delivered it to our room. So that was very nice of him, and it looks so good. I already tried a bite of rice and a little bit of the liquid from the soup, and it's so good.
Yum.
All right, so we are heading into town. We just spent a bunch of time working again because it's our life now.
Hey, we got some good progress today on the video. We got like the intro mostly done. Which
That
is,
makes
you know,
it sound like that's all we have done for the entire video.
Yeah. No, we have a lot more. Now we just have audio adjusting and music.
And then the connecting voiceovers.
Yeah, so I'm guessing another, like if we're really good about it, like another 3 days of work.
Yeah.
If we're less efficient about it, another week of work. But hey, that's a lot better. So
Yep.
what did we say at the start of the video? We were gonna crank it out in 2 days.
Yeah, we're gonna crank it out in 2 days. Yeah, that did not happen. Not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're walking into this little town. It seems like most things are closed, but apparently this one place is supposed to be open.
We'll see.
And they have like bananas with like chocolate covered and like sprinkles and stuff.
Sounds delicious.
At least that's what it looks like. So we're gonna see if it's open.
And we're just gonna explore the little town a little bit too. Deliciosas fritas.
Well, as you can see, this place is pretty closed looking. And the gate's open, but I don't see like the lights being on, so I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's closed,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Well, after 5 nights of being at this beautiful place, being able to have more space and some AC and
AC,
go
yeah.
swimming, it's time for us to hit the road again. And I'm excited to hit the road because I love doing van life, but I'm also kind of dreading it because I know it's gonna be hot, sweaty, and sticky for quite a while.
Yeah, this has been paradise here. It's been so nice, and the view is amazing. The space we've been staying in is amazing. The hosts are amazing. One last final amazing thing that staying here brought us, we've been using way too much power on Starlink, probably like 70% of our power, and Starlink Mini uses way less power. And so we've been thinking about getting a Starlink Mini, but we couldn't really afford just buying another one, and it was hard to figure out what to do with ours. But anyway, the hosts asked their internet service provider if he would be interested in our bigger Starlink dish, and he was, and it all worked out, and now we have a Starlink Mini, which is going to make it so we can
Actually use it.
have a little bit less worry about power, which is just going to be so amazing. So staying here has been just one of the biggest blessings we've had. So many reasons, and it's really been wonderful. You ready for the heat?
No.
It's going to hit you like a wall, trust me.
I know. All right, let's continue our adventures.
Let's go.
We have all the
How's the van feel?
hot. Do we have all the keys?
Yep.
All 3 of them?
Yep. Well, I have my 2.
Are you recording me right now?
Oh yeah, I was asking you how's the van feel?
Toasty. Like a tostada. Not like a tostada, but it's pretty hot.
It hits you. What?
You know what?
What?
Come with me.
What are we doing?
Come with me.
Okay.
We almost made a really big oopsie.
Oh, what was almost oopsie? Oh, what a remember.
Oh wow, all the stuff in the drawer.
We would have missed those Cheetos.
I would have missed these Cheetos, but the key.
Yeah, the key would have been annoying.
That's what made me think of it. I was like, where is my key? It's not in my fanny pack. It's not in my pocket. There's only one other place I remember putting it, and it was in that drawer.
Way to be on the ball, like always.
If I was on the ball, I would have had it to begin with. So we are here at La Celestina, and we were gonna pick off the menu what we wanted, but then we decided that we'd let them pick for us again. Hopefully she doesn't bring the same as last time though.
Yeah.
I don't know if she knows, like she probably doesn't know what we had last time.
Yeah, we'll see.
But if we end up with the same, it was all
good, yeah.
delicious stuff anyways. So yeah, I'm excited to try whatever it is that they bring this time too.
Yep. And another amazing meal with an amazing view. Can't go wrong that way.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some delicious, like quesadilla tacos. You know, because how I ate in the States and stuff, I don't think I would have thought that I would have liked this, but it's really, really good. And I'm really glad that I'm being brave and trying different things that I normally wouldn't have. Because these are really cool. It'd be sad missing out on all that. All right. Well, I finished my ceviche plate already. Krista has some catching up to do, but I am so excited to try this taco. It looks so good.
Oh my god. I keep almost dying.
It is really good.